I gotta get a new phone. This sucks. This is gonna work. Alright, guys. We're 20 seconds into this. This isn't gonna fucking do it. How's that working? How's that working for you, Slattery? Alright, guys. Happy Labor Day. Brought to you by Patriot Token. We have 2x'd. We went from $2 per million tokens to we're now at $8 per million Patriot tokens. I had nothing to do with it. It was all about Ethereum's price going up probably, and other people. Somebody added some liquidity to the liquidity pool. So yeah, that's a cool thing. Hey, we got somebody watching within a minute. That's great. So I'm here to talk about, Labor Day being its Patriot Token time. I'm looking forward to not having to pay these enormous fees for the size of value that Patriot Token has. It needs to move to something like Pulse Chain or Solana, but I don't know how to do that. But I will know that when Pulse Chain comes out, it just automatically ends up there. And when that happens, we can start moving things around very quickly and very cheaply, which will be a tremendous benefit, particularly considering the HEX community that's going to be fueling this new block, this new fork of Ethereum. And, I wanted to speak to some things about how freaking, the reason everybody says HEX is a scam is because what it does... Whoa, dude, what happened? Oh, no. There we go. So, back to what I was saying. The reason HEX is doing as well as it does is because at some level, if you ask somebody crazy like me, it's brought out the pure fact that this here is the basis of what they are actually doing while they're telling you that they actually have value behind their word. The people that are creating their and providing the ability for us as the commons to be merchants among ourselves and be able to transact among ourselves. These guys have to get in the way of everything because that gullet needs to explode, and it's not stuffed enough. And this is obviously a ruinous way, and because of this, Richard Hart has created something that exposes the way that they create prosperity, supposedly, and then puts it on a blockchain and exposes it as a scam. It is. Richard Hart's got no secrets. And this is why everybody thinks HEX is a scam, right? In a way, this is how Richard has explained it. Like, essentially, these guys are printing up a bunch of fucking money, right? This guy and him and his special fucking inbred, nepotistic life of people that he has a bloodline with or something similar to that. Something that connects them that they don't want the rest of the world to know about. And they need to get this value that they're creating out of thin air into you. So what they do is these little organizations, the banks and the Fed and the Treasury, well, essentially what happens is, okay, look, this guy here, this woman, this person here, not woman, it's a person, right? I can't say guy or man, it's a person. This person, that's a human being. The Treasury, their group of minions get together and they decide to print up money. They print up bonds, essentially. It's not the money, it's the bonds, it's the collateral. These guys print up the collateral, what supposedly makes it redeemable. And they create this out of politicians voting to create it so that they can do their initiatives. This is where your money comes from. It's not your tax dollars, because your tax dollars doesn't even pay for this shit. They're like 150x over what we could ever imagine paying, and that's what the numbers are giving us. Anyways, so these guys, they make up bonds, and they sell them to these guys right here, the regular banks, your Chase and everything. But as soon as they give it to them, these guys know that daddy over here and mommy, the parents, the Fed, they're going to buy these bonds from these guys immediately. Immediately. And that's where all the fucking Fed printing, the bond market is fucking, that these guys create is 4 times bigger than the stock market. And these guys here, they're sitting on that, right? And what that gives them the opportunity is to supposedly create the collateral so these motherfuckers print the money. These guys get to fucking do all the lending. All the money that you and I are using is coming from these fucking cocksuckers. Your names, your fucking family names, Wells Fargo, Chase, Bank of America, these people all are fucking the ones who get to make the money. If you want to blame anybody who's fucking going burr, get a clue, right? And in order to let the parents here have realized that these fucking degenerates can't do anything because they're associating with these guys now. And they supposedly were separate up until recently during Clinton administration. These guys were separate, but now they're fucking sweating the same bed, doing the same coke, fucking anal with everybody, fucking name with nitrate, fucking, these guys are fucking doing whatever they want. And they know that these guys have their back no matter what. No matter what. So what's happened? This is we've gotten this. It started in 71. It started in 33. It started in fucking 18. The silver demonetization. Go back to whenever you want. But these people, these guys have been constantly using daddy and mommy of a fucking central organization to allow them to fucking have the say of what collateral is, essentially, right? So the parents know, the Fed knows that these fuckers are blowing up the economy, and they can't do shit about it. And they realized it loud and clear in 2008. So what they did the same thing as the monarchy did in the fucking way back in the fucking 16, 17, 15, when they fucking couldn't handle the East India Trading Company taking over because the monarchy allowed that to happen. And the East India Trading Company was starting to rule the world. So what did the fucking monarchy decide to do? Well, they let these motherfuckers out. The privateers. That's what you and I are, motherfuckers. We're here to help resolve the banks and then eventually fucking suck the cock of the Fed. That's what we're doing right now. We're creating crypto to do that, okay? Me Fed Almighty! Right! So, with that being said now, Tex... Oh, don't tell Prezi. With that being said, you know, you gotta give it to this fucking Richard HEX guy. Richard Hart, yeah, well, nobody knows who his real name is, supposedly. I don't know. He's created fucking cat and hook shit, dude. That shit is pumping when it's not supposed to be pumping right now. The amount of value that's been locked into it, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. So, I just wanted to say that that's kind of the secret to HEX. HEX is kind of like going, okay, Fed, you've given us the opportunity to expose all your children, the Chase, the Wells Fargo, Bank of America's, as the fucking, the ruinous fucking bastards who fucking took away the prosperity of redeemability, right? And you're trying to create redeemability through these immutable ledgers, these transparent and immutable ledgers, which is genius in a lot of ways, you know? But how Richard Hart is doing, I'm super curious, dude. I got fucking one thing to say is like when Hart comes out with the third or fourth most important thing he talks about when it comes to pole chain after the testnet, after fucking all the things he said, he was talking to the administration keys and bridges. Bridges are the ability to move cross-chain all these cryptocurrencies, be that intermediary between the exchange of value, right? Right? He fucking wants to control. He says that in order for that shit to happen, there has to be an administrator. It can't be created in the code. He hasn't found a developer who can, and it's not even that big of a concern. So he's not going to let that stop him from publishing. But I find it truly compelling. All right, with that being said, nobody's making any fucking comments here. This is Patriot Token. I do not anticipate all I hope for is people hold on to it because Patriot Token, like here, these are the slogans for Patriot Token. Number one, there's fucking free of fucking dictators, free of fucking conglomerates, and free of agents of access. Patriot Token is a token based in the idea that you know when more people buy it, it goes up. That when more people buy it than sell it, the price goes up. And when more people sell it than buy it, the price goes down. When you know that, that's why you hold the baseball card equivalent of a token called Patriot. That's it. Yeah. And I look forward to this coming out. You know, I've had some issues on all the guys that we're not super deep crypto guys. that are holding Patriot Token, they're asking for a better way to mean to exchange. Pulse Chain will be that. I'd seriously look forward to publishing on there. I got no rants. So hopefully I made a little bit of sense. Oh, what is that Bitcoin? Well, fuck, dude. The Bitcoin is that utility bond. It's kind of, I removed the speculation from it. It's still out there, guys. It's fucking old school, man. This shit's working. Bitcoin.network. Oh, and for what it's worth, back to the one that really kind of, this is the speculative token. If you want an airdrop of it, send me your wallet address and I'll immediately let you know what the fees are to send it to you, or how you want to deal with the fees to get you some of these. But the, what's with the printouts? This is me having fun. Oh, is that Pendu? Is that Sunny? This is the way I do graphics. This is my high-tech fucking means by which to communicate. Yeah, so that's what I do. Everybody knows that already. The 5 people that watch this channel. No, it's only 3. We're down to 3 now. I don't publish that often, so that's all I got here, guys. I hope you enjoyed content. Yeah, just working away, man. Kind of settling in and mellowing out. Doing a little bit more surfing than usual, and always a pleasure to have you here. Thank you. If you guys have any questions, right, let me know. Yeah, Bitcoin's the old school original fucking crypto I developed. It was take a fucking ton of effort. We did test that, everything. Patriot Token was automatic. It was an automated process mostly. This was lots of work. This is lots of value. This makes a lot more sense, but nobody wants this. Everybody wants to buy something that's going to go to the moon. So Patriot Token, it's only been out, since July 4th. We started our first airdrop. We've already doubled in value, according to the automated market maker of for the liquidity pool for it. So I never fucking thought I'd hear myself say fucking words like that. All right, guys. I'm not bringing much to the table here. Everybody's leaving. And Bob Mellett, he wants me to fucking talk to him. My buddy Bob, he freaking started FOMOing in back before May, or after May. And he was asking me a ton of questions. I told him what I think I know, like what I espouse here. And then he, being he plays video games, he decided to buy Access at $12, dude. That shit's almost $100. He's making me look like an idiot. So I gotta text him. Anybody fucking, you got anything to say? You want to hear anything? You want me to, you got anything? I got a little bit of time. I'm gonna go to breakfast later, but it's super early. Nothing. All right, guys. I got 4 people here now. Is there anything about like Patriot Token, Patriot Token, or Bitcoin you want to know about? You want to know anything about these things, or here? I really hope this message is what really sticks with most of you guys that pay attention to the content. It's all about redeemability or repudiation. Endgame for Patriot. Oh, I have no final vision. I think it's organic. Hopefully the idea of what it stands for when it comes to bypassing essentially dictators or politicians, bypassing conglomerates, large organizations that have a very small interest like Amazon, and bypassing people that have the agents of access. So when you need something done, you have to go through a banker, lawyer, or a politician. If there's no reason that access shouldn't be made available, it's equal opportunity, not equal outcomes. And those opportunities make humans better because we're constantly allowing the individual to see what they can come up with and contribute to the whole. Individuals are the greatest contributors to the whole ever, and so that's my thing and so hopefully Patriot Token follows that moniker. I mean, obviously it'll probably turn into something like fucking Crypto Face. Somebody will fucking come along and I really don't. I haven't even built a website for it. I haven't even put a logo attached to it on the blockchain. I got to do that still. So Patriot Token's kind of its own thing right now. I do, have the wallet address with the vast majority of tokens, but my whole goal with that is, that's my end game, is to distribute 1 million tokens to hundreds of thousands of people and get 1 million tokens into hundreds of thousands of people's wallet and let them figure it out. Let them understand that the more people buy it, the more it goes up, the more people sell it, the more people than sell than buy, it goes down, more people than buy than sell, it goes up. And that's the only thing I want. That's the whole logo for the damn thing. That's what and if I can distribute it evenly, maybe people can learn something. What I haven't learned yet is how to scam the whole industry and fucking... But that's why I talk about Richard, man. It's fucking insane. This hex shit, dude. It's going to get viral. He's going to get so much negative press for making so many fucking people rich. It's going to go viral. They make fucking Jason Belfort look like a good guy, and they're gonna try and make Richard Hart look like a bad guy. I mean, and the reason how Richard Hart is not being shown on TV like your Belforts and these fucking criminals that are in the finances industry, like Jim Cramer, like that guy. Anyways, so this is what Richie could play a great villain. He could play the great villain who was actually the good guy in the very end, too. Or not even the good guy, but the guy who took care of, like, making sure that things worked out for the long term. The guy is really into time. His whole fascination with watches and his donation to the Sense organization. Sense doesn't want to figure out how to cure cancer. They want to figure out how to stop you from getting it by eating the right things and doing the right things in your body so that you can create a longer life. Not a life that only gives you the population 5 more years because you cure just cancer. He wants to fucking make things last a long time. And that's what this is about. That's why he's into this, because he understands that if there's redeemability, the future prosperity of the general commons is much more greater than these fuckers that we're paying attention to. Your rump faces, your fucking pedophile pidons, your fucking... This is what the game is about, man. This is what I try to preach, and that's why blockchain... That even though they've allowed us to turn into fucking pirates, we're pirates, but the pirates were the ones that made America, essentially, did they not? In a lot of ways, before fucking 1776 came along, there were these guys sailing around being privateers, working for an organization where they equitably distributed whatever bounty they received from fucking criminals that were ruining the world. These guys, in some senses, depending on your perspective, might have actually been considered a good thing, because if it wasn't for them and their ability to be able to show how fucking wonderful, how positive independent thought could be when it comes to the distribution. Your heart is from the future. Yeah, so are you. So am I. We're all playing in crypto. That's total future shit. What is from the future? Come from an alien ship? Richard, did you come from an alien ship? So anyways, it's about repudiation versus fucking redeemability. What I wanted to say 5 minutes ago was, you and me, are forced to be redeemable. Even when we're not even liable, we're like, the gentlemen would have that, guys who have gotten married in the court system what's happened to a lot of them. And just the fact that such a great preponderance of people get married and then get divorced, it's this. And the state thrives off of this. We need to get out of the state and into this and have this amongst each other through a fucking credible, immutable, and transparent, means by which to understand what do we each carry in value. and I think even though these guys are going to look like criminals, they're going to make them all look like criminals, I think these guys are really going to bring some good things. So how is it that you feel knowing that you're one of these guys? Huh? Oh, yeah, mate. I hope you enjoy the weekend. I'm going to do the best for myself. I'm going to work tomorrow, and then Monday, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I'm going to be smiling. Hope you're smiling, too. Let's see if anybody said anything I should respond to. There's nobody in here. I am so bad at this. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Live chat. Right? Don't hide it. Oh, fudge. Here we go. Loading up on some cannons. I got a lot of dry powder myself. more than I probably should have in the moment, but I'm waiting for ATH. All right, gentlemen. Goodbye.